Check, 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 check. Test, test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hi there and welcome into the Cougar Sports Network as we get ready for men's and women's basketball doubleheader here today, starting with the ladies, Santa Monica and College of the Canyons, the final regular season home game for College of the Canyons today at 4-22, 0-12. Still looking for their first win in conference play as they will take on the Santa Monica College Corsairs. It is sophomore day here at College of the Canyons, honoring our sophomores. Our lone sophomore on the roster, Jasmine Bolaños, getting her flowers right now. A little chance to take a picture, say hi with Coach and her family as we take a look at Jasmine Bolaños. Her season with College of the Canyons, 9 points against Porterville, her season high. 7 rebounds versus Porterville, also her season high. Averaging 20.3 minutes per game is Jasmine Bolaños. And then it turns out that we also have a second one, but she's not listed as a sophomore on the roster. And that's actually Sammy Rodriguez getting some sophomore day flowers as well. Did not realize that Sammy Rodriguez was going to get a chance here today. Sammy, so we didn't prepare a graphic for her. We didn't know any better. Sammy, 1.3 points per game, but she works really hard. Two-sport athlete, runs track and field as well. So we're happy to see her getting ready to move on and take the next steps in her college career. So very nice to see. You see a picture from the group out there. The coach is all out to visit with the families for a moment. So Jasmine Bolaños, Sammy Rodriguez, sophomore day for the two of them. Let's talk about this game we got upcoming against Santa Monica. College of the Canyons trying for their first conference win, 0-12 so far this year. It's been a rough go for the Cougars, but trying to turn things around here in the last game of the season and pick up a win. They'll need these two to really be hot tonight, as Mia Seha and Alyssa Sheridan have been the leaders all season long for College of the Canyons. For Sheridan this season, 9.7 points per game, 10.4 rebounds per game. That's 26th in the state of California. She's been good on the glass. She's played a lot of minutes. You look at Sheridan, 835 minutes, 33.4 minutes per game. On the other side, though, Mia Seha, can't say enough about her. 15.5 points per game. She just battles an even 1,000 minutes coming into today's game. That is almost 20 minutes more than the next person in the state of California. She is the #1 player in terms of minutes played in the state of California this season. Averages 38.5 minutes per game. Just has to bounce around game in and game out. Makes it tough on her as she has to battle through a number of things, and probably one of the ladies that gets the least amount of calls. She gets pounded into quite often in games, so she'll be out there probably for the majority of it here today as you take a look at those two. On the other side for Citrus, it comes down to a two-headed attack as well. Dual 20-point-per-game players lead the Corsairs offense this season for Santa Monica in Mia Stokes and Heidi Luna. They both average over 20 points per game. Both have been solid on the offensive side this season. And you kind of expect the same here coming into today, as they have both been extremely good this year for Santa Monica. You look at the numbers for both sides coming into today's game. Santa Monica averaging 57.5 points per game compared to Canyons, who averages 44.3 for the Cougars. They shoot 29.8% from the floor. Santa Monica 32% from the floor. And you can see the numbers the rest of the way down. We'll get you the starting lineups for both sides as they're being announced right now. Take a look at the starting five for Santa Monica. Serenity Richardson, Heidi Luna, Jackie Wang, Mia Antonio, and Maya Stokes. The starting five for the Corsairs and their head coach, Lydia Strong, in her 25th year on the bench for Santa Monica. On the other side, Alyssa Sheridan, Mia Seha, Sammy Rodriguez, Viviana Alvarado, and Cyree Piper getting the start for Robin Hester, the first-year College of the Canyons head coach. Really expect Seha and Sheridan to try and have their way offensively. It'll be a two-headed battle with Stokes and Luna, who both average 20 points per game. We talked about Stokes and Luna. Stokes is 20.9 points per game, 8th best in the state. Luna's 20.6 points per game, 9th best in the state. So both of those two can really score. They do a good job. Both missed time for a little bit. When you look at Luna, she actually missed 4 straight games from February 3rd to February 12th, so just bouncing back into the lineup over the last few. For Stokes, she had 15 straight games right now with 10 or more points. You would say that's really good, but then you look at Mia Seha on the other side, who's 26 for 26 this season, although she has to be. Unfortunately, it just hasn't transferred over to wins for College of the Canyons. Cougars in their yellows today, Santa Monica in their black uniforms. They will attack the basket to our right in the first half. Canyons will attack the basket to our left as we are ready to get underway. Opening tip, swatted forward, but collected by Viviana Alvarado, and Canyons will go to work offensively for the first time today. Mia Seha will send it to Alvarado, now to Sheridan at the elbow, and Canyons will try and work perimeter for the moment. Onto the near side to Seha. She swings it now, Sheridan far corner. She tries to drive baseline, stopped by Serenity Richardson. Her pass tipped and comes right to Mia Stokes, who will drive back the other way. Stokes off the window and good. And Santa Monica, a 2-0 lead. Just underway here from College of the Canyons. Get a foul on Antonio. Canyons will get an inbound to Cyree Piper, whose jumper is no good, but a rebound from Sheridan, a putback blocked by Luna. Sheridan able to take it away and get it back to Seha, who will put up a three that's no good. And then Serenity Richardson fouled. Actually, no, she wasn't fouled. Ball was knocked out of play, so it'll stay with Canyons here. So the Cougars back to work with the basketball. Inbound to Sammy Rodriguez. She'll skip it over Seha into the corner. Alvarado for three is good, and Canyons has their first lead of the ball game. Viviana Alvarado averages 8.6 points per game this season. Knocks down a three. She's a 21% three-point shooter. A foul on the other side. As Piper gets called for the foul, Maya Stokes will go to the line. Stokes 101 for 137 this season. She's 13th in the state in free throw attempts this year, or free throws made this year. That 101. Just a wild number when you think about it. She missed the first, makes the second. She's got all 3 points right now. We're even at 3-all. Santa Monica quickly back into a trap. Canyon's able to break it. The Cougars will set up in a half-court offense here. Seha will send it to Piper. For Canyons, it's been about finding secondary scoring between Seha and Sheridan. Alvarado at times has shown flashes of being able to get it done, but at times also struggles and shoots a lot of three-pointers. We said just a 21% three-point percentage. Seha has to put up a late shot in the shot clock, as nobody for Canyons on the offensive side was moving well enough to create an opening. And then it goes out off the rim. So it's a dead ball rebound for Santa Monica. And a 3-3 ball game just about 2 minutes in. Talk about that secondary scoring. It's shown a little bit. Remember, this is a young Canyon squad outside of Bolaños and, from what we've learned today, Sammy Rodriguez. Everybody should be back next year unless they decide to try and transfer or just stop playing basketball altogether. For Robin Hester, if you can bring back the group, it helps with continuity, and then whatever else you can bring in. Remember, Robin Hester was kind of given a short window to recruit this year, was hired late in the year when it came to trying to get players along in the roster, and it's kind of been shorthanded throughout the season. And it's always the case with a first-year head coach. You kind of wait and see. You generally, especially in community college, 2 years before you really see what the coach has and what they can do in terms of recruiting and getting new players in, is it's a turnover almost every year. You get these players for just 2 seasons, maybe 3 if they redshirt and sit out a year. And Soria will check in for Santa Monica. Canyons will get it into Cyree Piper. They'll get a bucket here as Seha knocks one down. So a 6-3 lead as Seha knocks down a 3. Canyons back to work. 3 no good off the hands of Huang. Canyons back to work with a 3-point lead. Alvarado to the top of the foul line to Sheridan. They work back around the perimeter to Alvarado. She tried to drive, got tied up, and they call a travel on Alvarado here. So it stays 6-3. This ball no good. There's a little running shot, doesn't fall. Canyons will try to go back to work offensively here. Slow pace so far early on, just 9 total points. Try and fix that camera flash for you when we can here. As Sheridan knocks down a jumper. Make it 8-3 for Canyons. 5:30 to go here in the first half. Sheridan, who averages 9.7 points per game, gets her first bucket. Shoots 39% from the floor during the season. Cyree Piper nearly gets a steal. Talked about the secondary scoring and the secondary help. Give a lot of credit to Cyree Piper in her freshman season. She's not scoring an awful lot, but she has found a way to impact the game time and time again, as we'll switch to this wide cam for a second here. Averaging 1.4 points per game, but just trying to get better as we go on. Apologize for the camera issue, but it looks like we're back to square here. We suspect it was a faulty cable on the HDMI front, so we hope it'll be back to work properly here. 9-6 in favor of Canyons as Luna got her first bucket just a few moments ago. Canyons had a free throw by Alvarado. Good, who leads the way with 4 points right now, still a 3-point game. Luna into the front court, high bounce dribble, doesn't go. And she was able to get around Seha, keeps it in play, puts up a corner 3 that doesn't fall. As it hit the side of the backboard, Canyons will take it and outlet ahead. Jenny Sanchez quickly up the floor. Got it to Sheridan, turnaround jumper in the lane is good. And Alyssa Sheridan now with 4 points. The assist to Jenny Sanchez that time. Sanchez, another player that Canyons looks to for some secondary scoring, at times has shown flashes of being very effective. Had a double-double against San Bernardino Valley College, 16 and 13. 16 points, 13 rebounds, we should say, in that game, but she's missed some time due to injury this season. Seha will pick up a foul, her first, an 11-6 ball game. Maya Stokes back in to replace Antonio. She'll catch off the inbound. A left-handed dribble will send it inside to Serenity Richardson. Quickly kicked it back out, Luna. Now to Stokes, who will put it on the floor. Drives off the window and good. Stokes so good in that slash attack to the basket. Does most of her work off of that, although she's a pretty good three-point shooter, 24 of 71 on the season, 33.8%, which is top 40 in the state. Sheridan missed. It's out off of Santa Monica, and it's Canyons basketball. So you got to think for Maya Stokes, she can create, but like we said, just slashing to the basket, getting to the line. She's made 115 field goals before today, already 2 for 4 today. Shoots about 40% on average from the floor. Here's Seha, 22-footer. That's a 2-pointer. She was well inside the line. with both her feet. Just about as deep as you can be without it being a three. Knocked it down nonetheless. 13-8 in favor of Canyons here in the first quarter. 2:51 to go, and a bucket good for Santa Monica on the other side. So the defense didn't hold up quite as well as Coach Hester would have liked it on that side. Here's Alvarado's three that's no good. Santa Monica back to work the other way. They get another bucket, and all of a sudden it's a 1-point game. As Stokes now with 8 in the ball game. Seha with 5 to lead for Canyons. Piper, a 19-footer that doesn't fall. It was a good-looking shot from Piper. Just didn't quite have the touch, but like we said, we are encouraged, as a broadcaster anyway, to see Cyree Piper not afraid to throw up shots. Early in the season, it almost seemed like it was get it to Seha and Sheridan and let them go to work, but you see Sheridan that time off the pass from Alvarado with a lay-in, and it's back to a 3-point lead. Times Canyons would try and set up Alvarado threes in that early part of the season, but now we've seen it where Bolaños, when she's in the ball game, not afraid to shoot. Piper not afraid to shoot the basketball. Lena Lee at times has fired some off. As Bolaños Rodriguez into the game. Sheridan and Piper off the floor. Pushing the back on Jenny Sanchez as they tried to get it inside to Stokes. And it'll be the first foul on Sanchez, the 4th foul on Canyons. So the next one will put Santa Monica in the bonus for the final minute and change. Sanchez gets a steal. She'll try and run the break the other way. Left hand off the window is good. Jenny Sanchez with her first bucket of the ball game. Santa Monica quickly back the other way. Luna couldn't lay up a wide open look. And now she'll try and dribble herself out of some trouble. Send it back to Jackie Wang. Wang will swing it back onto the near side. Mansouri into the corner. Luna's three no good. Bolaños tips the rebound to Sanchez. And with 50 seconds to go, Sanchez will run it up the floor. Seha on the near side. She'll dribble up towards the center of the floor. Skip pass over to Alvarado. Elbow to Rodriguez. Back to Alvarado for a three. It's good. Viviana Alvarado with her second three of the ball game. She's got 7. Good work from Sammy Rodriguez down or at the elbow. Kind of stays patient, waits for an opening, finds Alvarado, who knocks down the jumper. And Canyons finds themselves with an 8-point lead right now as Santa Monica plays for the final shot here of the first quarter. 10 to go. Here's Stokes just dribbling and waiting. Now Sanchez forces a pass. Nelson from the corner for 3, no good. Rebound tipped up in the air. Santa Monica not going to get a final shot off. And Canyons will take a 20-12 lead after the first quarter break. Good start for the Cougars as they go to work here. Second quarter action when we come back. The College of the Canyons Athletic Department is proud to announce the Hall of Fame class for 2025. This year's inductees include legendary women's basketball coach Greg Herron, 2-time softball All-American Ruby Herrera, 2010 state track and field champion Corey Honeycutt, 2-time conference men's basketball player of the year Carlton Spencer, and the 2010 state runner-up men's soccer team. Be there for all the excitement Wednesday, March 19th at 4:30 p.m. at the Santa Clarita Performing Arts Center. For more information, please visit cocathletics.com or call 661-362-3742. Go Cougs!
Soccer team. The event begins at 4:30 with a special blue carpet reception with an award program at 6. Tickets are now on sale at cocathletics.com. Additionally, all current COC student athletes are invited to attend the challenge.
Second quarter action, 20-12, Canyons in the lead. Good start for the Cougars. 7 points from Viviana Alvarado, who's 2 for 3 from downtown. Maya Stokes with 8 points for Santa Monica to lead the way for the Corsairs. Here's Luna, who just has an inside bucket on 1 of 8 shooting right now. Santa Monica an offensive rip. Stokes another one, and this time she lays it in. Stokes now with 10 and then grabbing at her ear. After the bucket, maybe ran into an elbow. Trying to settle herself down as they go up the floor. Canyons will go back to work on the offensive side. Bolaños dribbles it up to the top. Ceja will send it to Piper. 15-footer, too strong. Tip rebound, Jenny Sanchez able to collect. She'll send it to Ceja for a deep 3. No good, and then a foul on Sammy. No, not a foul. The official put their hand up pointed to the middle, but it's a timeout as I think Stokes is bleeding from the ear. And so that's a tough break for the Corsairs here, as you lose one of your 2 leading scorers, and your leader on the floor right now, who's already in double figures, 4 of 6 shooting, goes to the bench. Serenity Richardson. And then a whistle against Santa Monica, so Canyons will get the ball back. Six-point lead, 8:50 to go here in the first half. Cougars right now 8 of 22. Santa Monica 6 of 18. Corsairs with no threes so far in the ballgame. Canyons 3 of 7. Bolaños will try and make it 4 of 8, and she does! The sophomore knocks down a 3, and Canyons with a 9-point lead. Richardson will try and take it off the dribble. Will kick it out to Nelson. Corner 18-footer, no good. Sheridan the rebound. Already her 7th rebound of the ball game. And Canyons back to work offensively here. Maybe the best the Cougars have looked in a while here at home. Working the ball around. Now they get it to Ceja. Wing 3 on the way. Bounces on both sides of the rim. Didn't fall. And then stepping on the sideline here is Chandler Nelson. And so it's a Santa Monica turnover off the rebound. 5th turnover on Santa Monica. Nelson checking back out. As Mia Antonio, I believe, back onto the floor. Piper, a 19-footer that's off the right. Rebound Luna, sprinting ahead, trying to catch Canyons in a break. Stops at the block, puts it off the window. For Luna, just her 2nd bucket. 2 of 9 from the floor. Makes it 23-16. So they still check on Maya Stokes over there. Still holding on to her left ear. I think just trying to get the bleeding to stop really more than anything else. Because it was enough of a nick to send her to the bench. Sheridan, no good. It was maybe a little bit too low. That one dribbled out off the foot of Luna. She dribbled it off of one of the Cougars' feet and then off her own leg and out of play, so it's Canyons basketball. Cougars trying to finish off their home schedule with a win here and pick up their first win in conference play. 0-12 in the conference this year, trying to avoid a winless conference season. If they don't get it done today, they have one more opportunity against Bakersfield coming up on Friday. Bakersfield, who beat Canyons 55-37 here at Lee Smelser Court. For Canyons, it's been a rough go. Some of it a light bench. Some of it, they've played one game they had to finish up with 4 players. I believe it was actually against Santa Monica that happened in a 75-70 ball game. That was coincidentally their their 2nd best shooting performance in the last number of games, as they've lost 15 in a row. It was the most field goals they've made since their win against Desert here at home on December 10th. Since that, where they made 22 of 74 in the ball game, they haven't made 20 field goals in a game since. Right now, 9 of 29, still leading 23-16, so it's a 7-point lead. Luna draws a foul. Seha going to be called for it here. That'll be her second. Sometimes you wonder with Seha, because of the number of minutes she plays, how much her legs hold up. This season, as we said, 1,000 even on the minutes coming into today's game. She's played every minute so far here in this one. Already 14 minutes for Seha in the ball game. Luna misses both. Luna, just a 66% foul shooter from the line. Santa Monica struggling from the line early on, 2 of 6. Canyons has only been to the foul line twice. They've made 1 of the 2. Bolaños, a corner 3. Air ball was too strong. Luna picks it up and sprints it ahead. 2 steps towards the basket, threw up a wild shot, was trying to draw contact, did not get it. Bolaños pulled it down, sends it ahead to Seha. Seha, Euro step, reverse layup, no good. Alvarado, though, the offensive rebound. And Canyons will get set back in an offense here in the half court. Seha will send it to Piper. Piper will put up a 19-footer that's no good. Stokes will put up the rebound, and she'll sprint it ahead. Santa Monica wants to get out and run a little bit with Stokes and Luna as Luna knocks down a 3. And a timeout called by Robin Hester, a 30-second timeout. It's Heidi Luna, who's a 20% three-point shooter, now has 7 points in the ball game. She tightens the gap down to 4. Don't forget, folks, upcoming on March 19th, the Athletics Hall of Fame here at College of the Canyons. The Santa Clarita Performing Arts Center will put it on. 4:30 p.m. blue carpet reception, 6 p.m. induction ceremony. It's a good class going in this year. 2010 men's soccer team, who was a state runner-up. You've got Corey Honeycutt, who was a state champion in the track and field ranks. Carlton Spencer, a 2-time Conference Player of the Year in men's basketball. Ruby Herrera, a 2-time All-American in softball. And, of course, legendary women's basketball coach Greg Herrick, 611 career wins. As he comes in to the Hall of Fame as an individual. He's had a team make it before. Last Hall of Fame, his state finalist team made it. Travel going to be called. So 23-19 the score, 4-point Canyons lead. Stokes into the front court here, pointing out directions, trying to get her team set up. Vinsori will try and dribble to her left. They drop it to Wang. Now back to Stokes. She'll step into a 3. Was short off the front of the iron. Rebound from Janice Benbow. Outlets to Jenny Sanchez. As Sanchez will bring it up the floor. Sends to Alvarado on the far wing. Out of Seha, back in the corner to Sanchez. Sanchez, high pass caught by Alvarado, played back to Seha. 3, no good, short off the front of the rim. Stokes will pull it down and sprint it ahead. Cuts back to her left, stops and pops, no good. Rebound pulled down by Richardson, and she's fouled trying to go back up. They give the foul to Janice Benbow, her first. Serenity Richardson, a 59% or 55% foul shooter to the line, makes the first. Second doesn't fall. Sanchez a rebound. She'll catch now on the far side. Got it back to Seha. Indians working around the perimeter now. They get it inside. Good passing. Sheridan fouled. And she'll get to the line. The foul going to be called on Nicole Mansouri this time. Just the third trip to the line for Canyons here in the ball game. Heidi Luna checking back in to take over for Mansouri. Sheridan this season struggles from the line. 49%, 27 of 55 before today. Canyons has backed everybody off to get into a defensive posture. Sheridan makes 1 of 2. So for Sheridan, 7 points, 8 boards, 2 assists so far in the ball game. Her and Viviana Alvarado leading the way for College of the Canyons. Maya Stokes with 10 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist, leading the way for the Corsairs here. Sanchez nearly had a steal, but Stokes able to recover it, and then a floater with the right hand is good. So Stokes with 12. Last time out for Stokes against College of the Canyons, she had one of her 7 double-doubles. Kick ball on the pass down low. We'll stay with Canyons. 25 points, 13 boards in that game on January 25th. So we said she's had 7 double-doubles this year, 16 straight games in double figures now for her. Trying to chase her season high of 36 against San Mateo. 17th game this season. She's been in double figures. She's only had 1 game where she didn't find double digits. She's done it already here in the first half today, and she's looking for more. In a 2-point game, 24-22 Canyons, just 4 points in this second quarter after a 20-point first quarter, and they trail 25-24 as Jackie Huang knocks down a 3. For Huang, just her 5th triple of the season. She's 5 for 55 on the year. And gives Santa Monica their first lead of this second half, or the second quarter, I should say. Canyons errors on a pass to Seha, who couldn't collect, maybe wasn't quite ready for it. But Canyons will get it right back as Luna couldn't collect. Piper and Rodriguez checking back in. Sanchez and Benbow off the floor. Canyons needs to send somebody over to take the ball out. Here's Sheridan now. They get it to Sammy Rodriguez at the block. She got her own rebound off a miss, but couldn't get the putback. Stokes back the other way. Trying to make it a 3-point lead, could not get it to fall. Piper the rebound. Canyons trailing by 1. 2:03 to go in the first half. Piper collecting and holding on, sends it inside to Sammy Rodriguez, bounced it back out to Seha. I think Rodriguez should have squared up and fired that one away. Might as well. Sophomore day, final time at home. Here's Sheridan over to Alvarado. Wing 3, no good, short. Rebound pulled down by Serenity Richardson. Her 7th board of the ball game. This is a Santa Monica team that typically, Stokes going to be called for travel here. Santa Monica, a team that typically gets out-rebounded by 16.5 boards per game. And so far, they've been out-rebounding the Cougars 27-25. Just 5 turnovers on Canyons. They've handled the ball much better today than they have in recent games. So they go to work offensively here, still trailing by 1. Here's Rodriguez. Now she's got it. There it was for Sammy Rodriguez. Gives Canyons the lead, 26-25. For Canyons over the last bunch of games, the turnover numbers have been astronomical. 17 or more in every game since January 18th against LA Valley College. You look 20 or more 6 times. Some of that just the young growing pains. They've got a 1-point lead right now. Sheridan will send it to Piper, over to Rodriguez, now to Seha. Seha fakes a shot, now gets into one that was blocked. It's out off of Santa Monica. It'll stay with Canyons here with 2 seconds on the shot clock. Canyons outscored Santa Monica 20-12 in the first quarter, but Santa Monica outscoring the Cougars by 7 right now, at 13-6 here in the second, and that's why we've got a tight game, a 1-point game. Outlet finds Sammy Rodriguez off a tip. It's a shot clock violation. It's Santa Monica basketball with 26.8 to go. Jasmine Bolaños getting to the table to check in here. As she'll take over for Mia Seha for the final 26.8, and that's just Robin Hester trying to get some time off the legs of Seha on the defensive side of the floor and let her have a break here. For poor Mia Seha, she runs right over. You can see her in the top of your screen. Runs right over it, just starts guzzling water as much as she can to get a break. Richardson, a deep 2, no good. Stokes, the offensive rebound, gets a shot off before the buzzer. That is good. A 27-26 Santa Monica lead at the end of the first half. But a tight game we've got here between Santa Monica and College of the Canyons. Second half action when we come back here on the Cougar Sports Network. College of the Canyons Athletic Department is proud to announce the Hall of Fame class for 2025. This year's inductees include legendary women's basketball coach Greg Herrick, 2-time softball All-American Ruby Herrera, 2010 state track and field champion Corey Honeycutt, 2-time conference men's basketball player of the year Carlton Spencer, and the 2010 state runner-up men's soccer team. Be there for all the excitement Wednesday, March 19th at 4:30 p.m. at the Santa Clarita Performing Arts Center. For more information, please visit cocathletics.com or call 661-362-3742. Go Cougs!
Welcome to College of the Canyons, where students become the success stories of tomorrow. Whether you're already in the workforce or just getting started, our flexible schedules are a game changer. And students don't just earn degrees. They catapult into desirable careers in top 4-year universities for just $46 per unit. Quality education without crushing debt. Ditch the cookie-cutter mold of college and make college work for you. Register now at canyons.edu/schedule.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
or stuck in one place. It's with us, comforting, healing, and transforming lives. It's the power of you. With 4 world-class hospitals and over 170 clinics across Southern California, together, we're building a healthier community. We're your neighbors, your friends, your family. It begins with you. UCLA Health.
Can I get it Mike's way? What's happening?
And your free sub. Enjoy.
That was super weird.
Oh, that? Nah. She just used the shore points you can now earn from chip and drink purchases to get free sub through the app. Download the Jersey Mike's app and earn rewards towards free subs with every sub, Pepsi, and Lazy purchase.
The College of the Canyons Athletic Department is proud to announce the Hall of Fame class for 2025. This year's inductees include legendary women's basketball coach Greg Herron, 2-time softball All-American Ruby Herrera, 2010 state track and field champion Corey Honeycutt, 2-time conference men's basketball player of the year Carlton Spencer, and the 2010 state runner-up men's soccer team. Be there for all the excitement Wednesday, March 19th at 4:30 p.m. at the Santa Clarita Performing Arts Center. For more information, please visit cocathletics.com or call 661-362-3742. Go Cougs!
Make hosting your next event easy with the Dr. Diane G. Van Hook University Center. With over 30 meeting spaces, wireless video teleconferencing capabilities, food service, and technical support available, the University Center has everything you need to make your next event shine. Conveniently located near the 5 and 14 freeways in Santa Clarita, the University Center offers easy access to local airports and many attractions, making it the ideal meeting place for everyone. To learn more about our rental options or to book now, visit canyons.edu/University Center.
Welcome back into Lee Smelser. Court second have action. College of the Canyons, Santa Monica. It was a good first half, 27-26. Corsairs had the lead. Canyons starts with the basketball here in the second half. The Cougars moving to our right. We'll work it to Sheridan. Now around Sanchez, a jumper that's flat. Sheridan trying to rip in for the rebound, couldn't get there. Here's a three. Alvarado knocks it down. Canyons back with a 2-point lead as Alvarado in double figures. 3 for 8 from downtown today for Viviana Alvarado. That has Canyons in the lead. For Alvarado, her 13th game in double figures. Snaps a 3-game streak under double digits. There's Sanchez underneath, doesn't get it to fall. Back the other way coming is Santa Monica. They'll work it up to Serenity Richardson. Richardson trying to throw it down low to Stokes, but missed. And it'll be another turnover. It'll be Canyons basketball. Sejas 3, no good. And then Luna back on the other side in transition, has a bucket. We're tied at 29. Luna now with 9 points. Stokes leading the way with 14. Talked about it was a back and forward first half. Canyons had an 8-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Santa Monica a 1-point lead at halftime. Canyons now with a 2-point lead as Sheridan now has 9. A point off a double-double as she's got 10 rebounds. For Sheridan, she's been kind of a double-double, or she was a double-double machine through the middle part of the year. It's been a while since she's had a double-double, but a few games. She's had 5 in WSC-South play. The last was actually on the 25th of January against Santa Monica, where she finished off with a double-double. Point away from that right now as we're even at 31 all. So far, shooting in the game hasn't been great. 13 of 38 for Santa Monica, 2 of 9 from 3. Canyons 12 of 47 and 5 of 18 from beyond. Sanchez misses on a jumper. Just 12 foul shots combined in the ball game. Neither team getting to the line very much. The officials letting them play on. So we see it right there. Sanchez has it stolen by Richardson, then gets it back, spins out of trouble, and it's going to be called for a double dribble as she grabbed it with both hands. Robin Hester marching up and down the sidelines, trying to get a call from the officiating crew. Saying Sanchez had her arm grabbed. Did not get it. Doesn't matter anyway. Hwang back to work. Richardson now, down low Stokes. Good cut to the basket from Maya Stokes. And you see why Stokes is so good, is that ability to move without the ball. She can create for herself on the ball, which we've seen a lot, but she's just so slick through the painted area, whether she's got the ball or not. And that body control and the ability to finish near the rim is something that cannot be matched right now by many in the 3C2A ranks. There's a jumper from Sheridan, and Canyons back with a 1-point lead, 34-33. Sheridan now with a double-double. 11 and 11. I think it's actually 33 all. No, it is 34-33. We were missing a free throw from somewhere. And a timeout by Robin Hester. And a 1-point Canyons lead. So Sheridan 12 and 11. That's what we've got with 2 assists. So a double-double for her today.
Once again, today's games are being live streamed via YouTube on the Cougar Sports Network. We're going to make it to a future home game. Be sure to visit COCathletics.com and click watch live to tune in to the Cougar Sports Network live stream. As Canadian sports information department would like you to visit COCathletics.com all year long for news, information, statistics, photos, and live stream links related to the Cougars 17 sports program.
So Canyons will go back to work with a 1-point lead here. Sheridan able to collect. She'll get it now as Bolaños got it to her. Sends it over to Seha. 18-footer on the way, no good. Foul's going to go against Sheridan, her second. Canyons now back to work again. Alvarado fouled, and then it's stuck in the rim. And this is where Ron Harris comes in to shine. Coach Harris. Foul goes against Stokes, her first. Team's first here in the second half. Alvarado knocks down the first of 2. Alvarado 59% from the line on the year. Makes both. You can stretch the Canyons lead up to 36-33. Jumper no good from Santa Monica. Canyons back the other way offensively. Seha, get it to Sheridan. Working back around to Sanchez, now to Seha. A 3 on the way, no good. Cougars back to work defensively here. Santa Monica with the ball. Padillo will send it far side, but a travel going to be called against Nicole Mansouri. And we'll get 3 fresh bodies on the floor for Santa Monica as Luna, along with Richardson and Huang back in, as the bench was empty for a moment for Santa Monica. Canyons going back to work. Alvarado off the window, I mean. So Viviana Alvarado starting to heat up a little bit. She's got 14 now. So the Canyons lead 38-33 here. Travel going to be called against Luna. Good pass ahead from Ceja, and Bolaños was able to run onto it. Canyons in their half-court set now. Ceja, who's only got 5 today, hasn't been relied on to score here, as you've got double figures from Alvarado and Sheridan. Alvarado knocks it down. She's got 17 now. 4th triple of the ball game for Viviana Alvarado, and the lead 41-33. It's an 8-point advantage here for Canyons. They led by this much at the end of the first quarter. Luna on the inside. She's got a bucket. Give her double figures with 11. 30-second timeout called by Lydia Strong. Will break as well. Some water leaking out on the floor here. 41-35, Canyons leading. After the Luna bucket. Canyons this season, when you look, Alvarado right now leading the way with 17. Her career, or season and career high are 19 against Antelope Valley. There's Sanchez fouled. For Canyons, when Alvarado shoots the ball well, meaning she shoots 41.9% in wins, just 23.2% in losses. So an important player, and shoots 33% from the floor in their wins compared to 19.7 points per game from 3. So today has accomplished that for the most part. And Canyons right now with a 6-point lead. Jenny Sanchez, a 64% foul shooter, misses the first, makes the second. 10 of 16 now on the season. Hasn't had many trips to the line. Santa Monica quickly back ahead. Stokes missed off a catch down low, got her own rebound, and then is fouled by Sheridan. Going to be the 3rd foul on Alyssa Sheridan. So now you've got Ceja and Sheridan both with 3 fouls. Don't forget men's basketball coming up next. It'll be a 7 o'clock start for Santa Monica and College of the Canyons, Canyons finishing out their conference home schedule on the men's side as well here today. Sheridan going to go to the bench for the moment. Stokes, we talked about a 73% free throw shooter. Has been to the line just 5 times today. Make it 6 as she knocks down the first. She's 3 of 6 now, 4 of 7. So give her 105 foul shots made on the season. As Canyons will go to work offensively now. The lead has been cut down to 5. Alvarado will find Ceja. She'll work to the right. gets Wang. Richardson cuts her off. Now Alvarado with 7. Back to Ceja. Ceja steps back into an 18-footer that's too strong. Rebound tipped off of Sammy Rodriguez, and it'll be Santa Monica basketball. So 5-point game. 42-37, Canyons leading. Lang will send. Stokes will drive. Floater from the line was good. And Stokes now with 20 points, right around her season average. As Santa Monica within 3, final 47 seconds of the third quarter. Ceja, who's been quiet today, just 2 of 12 from the floor. Would this be the day she doesn't get to double figures? She's done it 26 times so far this season. Alvarado misses. Stokes blocked by Sanchez. It'll stay with Santa Monica. Sheridan will check in for Rodriguez here. Stokes defended on the inbound by Sanchez. Now goes up over the top of her, no good. Sheridan inside position for her 12th rebound of the ball game. And 17 seconds to go here. Canyons wants to press it a little bit. Bolaños now to Alvarado, to Sheridan. Good cut from Sanchez to the back door, missed. Got her own rebound, kicks it out Ceja. A 3 from the wing, rattles in and out. Sheridan the rebound, puts one up before the buzzer, couldn't get it to fall, but you like the hustle and the work from Canyons. They lead by 3 at the end of 3 quarters. We go to the 4th in a tight ball game. Fourth quarter action getting ready to start here from College of the Canyons. COC leading Santa Monica 42-39. Luna off the dribble, able to knock it in. We're at a 1-point game here, 42-41. Canyons leading Santa Monica. Canyons looking for their first conference win of the season. Corsairs hoping to make sure that doesn't happen on their watch. Travel going to be called against the Corsairs here. It'll stay 42-41. Canyons leading. Jasmine Bolaños gets one just a few seconds ago. Luna tied up. Canyons basketball here on a good jump ball tie-up that time for the Cougars. And now Canyons will get a chance to go back to work offensively right now. Leading by 3, 44-41. It's been a tight ball game for most of it. Here's Sheridan. Got it to Sanchez. High off the glass, no good. Sheridan pulls down the offensive rebound. Canyons will try to go back to work offensively here. Seha was double teamed, got hit in the head, didn't get a foul called. And Stokes will finish the run out on the other side uncontested. I'm sure Robin Hester won't be happy about that. And an injury timeout. Alyssa Sheridan actually hurt as well. Sheridan grabbing down near her groin, and that's not good for Canyons. So now you lose one of your leading scorers in the ball game. Seha called, or Seha credited with a turnover that time, we should say. So it's a one-point game, 44-43, Canyons leading, Santa Monica basketball. They'll work it to Luna. She drives to the rack, and Santa Monica has a one-point lead at 45-44 now, as Luna able to finish one off. Luna in double figures with 15 today, so the two Santa Monica scorers have done their job. Canyons trailing by 1 now, and would be the time for Mia Seha to come alive, with Sheridan on the bench, trying to recover quickly from an injury. Here's Bolaños instead. The sophomore knocks one down. Bolaños with a nice game. She's got 7-2 off her season high. Canyons back in the lead. Stokes on the other side missed. Richardson then fouled on the putback chance, so it'll send her to the line. So Richardson will go to the line to shoot 2 here. (46-45). One of 2 is good, so we're even at 46. Cyree Piper checking back in. Jenny Sanchez will get a break. We're even at 46 all. Here's Alvarado. Sheridan back in there, so that's good to see. Promptly turns it over, though, as a hand on the ball as she tried to feed it down low. And Santa Monica will slow it up into a half-court offense. They get it to Richardson, dumps it off. Luna driving, foul on the floor, called against Viviana Alvarado, I believe. It'll be the second team foul on Canyons and the first foul on Alvarado. For the Cougars, you need a defensive stop here. Teams trading leads through the late part of this ball game. Here's Luna. She'll dribble off the screen, steps into a foul line jumper that's no good. Sheridan pulls down her 12th rebound of the ball game. Here's Sheridan down low. Seha able to get herself loose. She's got 7. Canyons with a 2-point lead. Like to see that, your leading scorer in Seha, who averages 15.5 a game, coming alive a little bit. Gets a bucket to give him the lead. Luna trying for 3 for a Santa Monica lead. No, Bolaños the rebound. Looking for some help, trying to get out of trouble. Will find Seha after she dribbled it out of trouble. Seha then bumped on a reach by Luna. Will be the first foul on Santa Monica. Bolaños will check out. Antonio checking in for Santa Monica to take over for Mansouri. And Sanchez checking in to take over for Bolaños. 17 for Alvarado, 12 for Sheridan, 22 for Stokes, 15 for Luna. Stokes with another double-double, by the way. Kick ball off the inlet on Luna. For Stokes, 8th double-double of the season for her. Sheridan with a double-double as well. Her 10th of the season. Sanchez able to get it into Alvarado. Sheridan now to Piper. Back up top, Sheridan. Canyons along the perimeter. Alvarado fakes a dribble handoff, but then Stokes able to reach in and poke it away. She'll go one-on-one with Seha. Body controlled was there, but the miss on the shot, and then swatted out by Seha just to get Canyons back in with a half-court defense here. Stokes again. High dribble bounce. Couldn't get it to fall. Couple of putback chances, and then she was fouled. And she'll get to the line. Foul goes against Sheridan, her 4th. So now you got to keep an eye on Alyssa Sheridan with 5:05 in a 2-point game. Stokes back to the line. Stokes 4 of 7 from the line today. Misses on the first. Should be a free rebound for Canyons here if Stokes misses on the second, as everybody for Santa Monica has backed off. And it certainly is. Goes right to Alyssa Sheridan. Now Mia Seha, who's got 7. Will dribble it up the floor. Straight away, guarded by Huang. Waiting for Canyons to get to work. Now she'll work off the Alvarado screen. Kicked it back to Alvarado on a pick and roll. Had it swatted away to Piper. And then a timeout called by College of the Canyons, a 30-second timeout. As Piper was trapped in the corner. Canyons will have 8 to shoot when they come back in off this. Tight game, 48-46. Not a high-scoring affair, not a well-shot affair either. 19 of 58 for Santa Monica, 18 of 59 for College of the Canyons. Cougars with 7 threes, though, shooting right above their season average from 3. Santa Monica just 2 of 10. Only 22 foul shots behind, but combined, it's been a low foul shot opportunity game. So there's Canyons back to work offensively off 8 seconds to go on the shot clock. Seha now with 5. Will work off the Sheridan screen back to her left. Pops a 3 with 2 to go. Missed it too strong. Rebound was pulled down by Antonio. Outlets ahead to Stokes in a 2-point game. She drives. Good body control, but missed. Couldn't finish it off. As Canyons just trying to take a charge if they could. Seha and straight up, standing still outside the restricted area. That was enough to force Stokes to miss as she had to change direction. Stokes still trying for steals every time she's guarding Alvarado here. Now Alvarado will catch. Finds Sheridan. Elbow jumper, short. Off the front of the iron, Luna picked up the rebound. Luna just gonna dribble right towards the basket. Euro step, no. Sheridan the rebound. Foul on Luna. It'll go the other way for Canyons here. For Luna, it's her 4th. So 4 fouls on Luna now. Same for Sheridan. Still a 2-point game. Bolaños. They give Mia Ceja a foul for a moving screen, her 4th on a dribble handoff. And so now Ceja and Sheridan both with 4 for Canyons. I don't, it was a dribble handoff play, so I don't understand how it's a moving screen, but the official called it nonetheless. Here's Richardson, a jumper, and we're tied at 48. Usually a situation like that, especially since Ceja still had the ball when she made contact with the defender. Stokes with the steal as she strips Alvarado. Couldn't pick it up cleanly. Now tries to throw one up wildly that doesn't fall. Sheridan pulls down the rebound. Ceja fouled, coming from behind by either Luna or it's going to be on Richardson. They'll give Richardson her 2nd foul. It's the 3rd on Santa Monica with 3:01 to go. So we stay tied at 48 here. Sheridan working off the Sanchez screen, now trying to find an open player, finds Sanchez, over to Alvarado. Now down to Ceja. Ceja working against Huang. Throws one up, trying to draw contact, didn't get anything out of it. Back the other way, Santa Monica. Luna will send it up to Wang. Santa Monica will run some time down here. They find Stokes on the near wing. Far side to Luna. Stutter step trying to drive against Sanchez. Hit it off the side of the backboard, and then Sanchez run over by Richardson on the rebound. Knocked her to the floor. 4th foul on Santa Monica. 3rd foul on Serenity Richardson. Canyons will inbound from the baseline on underneath their basket. The next foul on each side will put us at the line for the final moments of the game here. Ceja, who has not made a trip to the line today. Usually pretty good at getting to the line, but struggled in that regard. There's Bolaños, fakes, drives, stops and pops, doesn't fall. Sheridan trying to fight for the loose ball rebound, and she's knocked over by Serenity Richardson, I believe, and it'll be 2 shots for Alyssa Sheridan here. So Richardson's picked up 3 quick fouls, and Canyons will go to the line. Richardson now has 4. She's had a good game down low, 10 rebounds, 6 points, 3 assists. Bolaños checking out. Cyree Piper coming back in. I think Sammy Rodriguez is going to come in for Sheridan with 152. To play defense is Sheridan with 4 fouls. Can ill afford to have her go to the bench. Misses the first. Sheridan from the line today, 1 of 4. Second rattles home. It's a 1-point lead. Rodriguez will check in for Sheridan here. 1:52 to go, 49-48. Canyons leading Santa Monica. Tight game, Cougars still looking for their first conference win. Trying to snap a 15-game losing streak here on their home floor against Santa Monica today, who has lost 8 in a row. Richardson, the offensive rebound. Stokes, the drive. Right-handed layup is good. And it's a 1-point Santa Monica lead. Inside 90 seconds to go. 50-49. Corsairs out in front for the moment. Seha working off the Rodriguez screen. Tried to throw a pass and forced it down low. It was knocked away by Antonio. And now 60 seconds left in the ballgame. Stokes to Richardson at the foul line. Out top to Luna. Luna for Santa Monica. Dribbles up to the left. Now she'll get to the foul line. Backs off to the foul line. Puts up a jumper that's no good. Rodriguez the rebound, and a timeout called by Robin Hester here with 40.6, a 30-second timeout. Coach Hester has, I believe, no timeouts left after that one, or it might be one. Canyons will be able to advance the ball. So now you can design a play, and the question really becomes, do you go quick, try and get 2 possessions potentially out of this? You trail by 1, or do you run 30 seconds off the clock, try and get a bucket in the lead? And force Santa Monica, who does have 4 timeouts to their credit right now, to put up a last-second shot for the win. Sanchez needs to get it in and does. Seha catches. Seha over to Bolaños. Inside Sanchez from the block, working down low. Triple team. Finds Sheridan. Now to Seha. Seha driving. I don't know how there's no whistle on that as she ran into 3 bodies. The other side, Stokes lays it in. It's a 3-point lead with 16 seconds to go. So Canyons now trailing by 3. Boy, I don't know. The officials, I will say this, they have let them play all day long, so at the very least consistent. Santa Monica trying to snap an 8-game losing streak and win their second conference game of the season. Their only other conference win was over Canyons. Cougars will have to dial up a 3-pointer here to try and tie the game. Last time these 2 teams met, they did go to overtime. Here on the Cougar Sports Network, we've been on a streak of bonus games. Our last 2 games on the network, a 13-inning baseball game where the Cougars lost to Santa Ana. Yesterday we had a 10-inning softball affair where Cypress was able to nip Canyons 2-1. Could we have the trifecta here? Canyons needing a triple to tie. They advance the ball off the timeout. Cougars out of timeouts. Bolaños catches on the inbound. You need a 3. You got to find your 3-point shooters. Here's Seha with 8. Seha trying to work off the screen. You need a 2. Seha puts up a 3. She's fouled. Sanchez then puts one back with 1.6. There was no foul called, and Santa Monica going to win the game 52-51 over College of the Canyons. And that is the ball game. Santa Monica wins over College of the Canyons. We'll have men's basketball on the other side on the Cougar Sports Network. We thank you for joining us. We hope you switch over streams and watch the men's game here in about 20 minutes' time.